Hello everyone, this is Diane. Thank you for coming again to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little more collaging in my autumn journal that I purchased from June's Journals. But let me show you what I've done so far on the cover of the cozy journal. I did the Mod Podging of the napkin with you on a video. This is where the napkin overlaps and it leaves a very dark line, so I may put something on the back. I mean, it's not ugly, but we'll see. And I Mod Podged a piece of scrapbook paper on the inside. And I took a note card with a cozy little house on it. I got a bunch of these with different designs. There's another one. They all came together. And I just cut this out and sewed it with red thread to a piece of white cardstock to frame it. And then I used my alphabet stamps that I had gotten quite a while ago from Hobby Lobby on clearance, and I forgot all about them. I hadn't ever used them. They were still wrapped up. So I just used them to stamp the word cozy. I did stamp the word Christmas, and I was gonna try to have cozy and Christmas, but the word Christmas just wouldn't fit nicely, so it's just going to be called cozy. So I took those letters and it's kind of a messy stitching. I put them on 3/4 inch by 3/4 inch little squares that I cut out, and then just sewed them to some blue cardstock to match the blue that's in that little frame, and that's why I went with blue on the inside. So that's what I've done. I just have to glue these parts on. And then whatever else I'm going to do on the inside, and that cover will be done. I wanted to have the cover done before my vacation started. It's almost there. So I'm going to set all of these things aside, and I'm going to work on my autumn journal. Because I've written in on all of the pages that I already had collaged on. So I need to put something in there. And I think that will work nicely in there. And I can journal on the back. I'm going to ink it. This is a vintage flashcard. Doesn't have any pictures on the back. I love finding vintage cards like this. I thought maybe I would glue some leaves, like leaf ephemera on there, since it says falling leaves. Just trying to remember what ephemera holder they would be in. And I do have some fall pieces in here, so I'm looking in here. I'm not seeing any leaves though. Ah, here they are. Those are bigger. I think they're too big. I don't want to use them, they're too big. I don't think I have any more printed. So I'm just going to put, let me see, I'm going to put something in there. Like that. that's where I'll start journaling tonight. I might want to trim that a little bit. Now I have a couple of blank slates here. I had collaged that in a previous collaging session, but I think that's the only piece moving forward that is done. So all I brought in with me was this little container. So if it's not in here, I'm not using it. I like these little magazine borders. Oh, there's a leaf. Don't know where to put it, where I like the way it looks, so I'll come back to that later. Let me just glue this pretty picture. I just think it's really pretty. Just glue that there, and then I'll have space to write. Big chunks coming off my glue stick. I was thinking of just cutting that H off because that's my last initial. But I like the howdy too. I'll have to save that for when I journal about a family reunion. got this little circle from Kathy Holden. I'm trying to see what it says. I think it's the top of a thread spool, but I think it looks nice up there. Alrighty. See what else we have here. I could just staple this little rhyme about fall onto this. You can read it, you can still see the picture. This says Fancy Goods. That's a stamp. I stamped it onto scrapbook paper. Here's a little acorn. It's a digital. It's probably from Eclectic Eggplant. That's where those leaves are from that I was looking at. So I could print a whole lot more fall leaves because this is a pretty big set of digital ephemera. But I just want to use what I already have. Just using what little ink is left on this. There's not much left on it. another page. These little pieces say journal. That's all I'll do to that one. I don't really think this needs anything else. Let's move on. I gotta buy some apples, make an apple pie. I'll use her when I go to the windmill in a week. My sisters and I are going to go to the windmill and look for the Concord grapes. So I'll save her for that day. I like this decoration from Johanna, Alyssa, Johanna Alyssa. That works. Oh, look at her in her pretty autumn colors. We just had one on this side. So where shall I put her? I want to put her in before I forget. I could put her here. Oh, I forgot. There's an envelope in here with stuff that the creator of the journal put in there. Let's see what's in here. Some vellum stickers. Mushrooms, very earthy looking to match the journal. This came from a vintage sewing pattern catalog, but I made a copy of it. I think I'd like to put a word or something up here. So I'll have to find something, but for now I'm just going to stick these two things down. and I usually have a difficult time peeling these stickers. Almost got it. Well, that came out a little darker than I wanted it to. Just wanted to fill in that white a little bit. I spent the morning with my son, early afternoon and morning. There's, you guys know what Long John Silver's is? It's basically fried fish, but they also do chicken planks. And we love the chicken planks, and it's in a city that I never drive to. Like I go west to go to the stores that I go to. But if I went east, that's Binghamton, New York. I go to the Elmira, New York area. But Binghamton, New York is bigger. That city is bigger, and it has, you come to a town called Vestal first, and that's where Long John Silver's is. But in Binghamton is a Bible bookstore that I like to go to. So my son and I had talked about going up there and getting Long John Silver's, going to the bookstore and getting Long John Silver's on the way home. We talked about it a long time ago, and I mentioned it. So he immediately made plans to do that. So today was his day off. His wife is working, his daughter is in school. So it was just the two of us, and it was nice for us to just get to spend some time together. I'm going to look at some words here. I want the words that are, I think I want a vertical word, but the small ones. If I can find a green one, that would be perfect. I thought I printed all of the pages. See, there's a lot of, there's some green ones, but they're horizontal. That's okay, I can use horizontal, but I kind of wanted to try a vertical one, but I don't have a lot of vertical. Oh, there's green in vertical. Let's see. I got this set because I like the idea of having vertical words available if needed. And then I bought the horizontal ones too. I got them a long time ago. And I don't cut them out because it's easier to find what you want if you just can look at them like this. So I just keep them handy in here. Okay, what word can I use? How about blessed? So we went to the Bible bookstore. I bought a kind of a devotional, I guess, maybe not a devotional, but a Bible study book about women of the Bible. It has 30 different women from the Bible. And I bought a Bible atlas and chart book because I love maps and charts. So I think it'll be fun to look at that and, you know, see how it helps me understand some of the things that are happening in the Bible. And then we went to Long John Silver's on the way home. We got some chicken and we sat and ate it, and both of us got some we could take home too because we don't go up there very often. He had to bring some home for his wife and daughter. Okay, let's get back over here. I think I will add that up there, and maybe I don't need to add anything else. Probably, let's see. I don't know how far I want to go because I want to make sure I can use this one on the day we go to the windmill. I was just looking online, you know, the notices you get for different articles you can read, and one of them was about Keuka Lake in the Finger Lake area of New York. And while I was looking at that, I saw a caption for an article about the New York's largest craft market is in the Finger Lakes area, and it was the windmill, the one I go to get the grapes. Sorry. So, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go there in a week. Oh, I'm not gonna add anything else. So that's a little tuck spot right there. So I could glue this envelope together and tuck it in there. This is helping me use up some of my leftover digitals. I'll cut it 4 1/4 by just under 3. It works. I want to stamp on that card I put in there. This is my drawer of journaling stamps. This is just lines. I think that's crooked. Yeah, it's a little crooked. I put it off to the side so I could put a border there. Maybe I'll write about making an apple pie on this page. Or on this envelope. Figured that was too thin. Oh, that one worked. Just using my glue stick on this. Tuck this in there, I can journal on that. And I can use one of my fun borders for right here. I want something a little wider. I like that one. Should have just used my glue stick, but this was oozing, so I figured I would use the ooze instead of losing the ooze. I think I need to put a number on here. I don't know why, I just feel like I need a number. Let me see if I have any numbers ready to go. Just little ones. Well, what's in here? These aren't just numbers, they're labels. Little label-y words. Confidential, open, your eyes only. I don't know. Don't know if that's what I want. I was thinking of something like this. Just that. I might go back and see if I can add some numbers to any of the other pages, but not right now. This is in Russian. I'm going to leave that alone. This is already decorated for me. Maybe to echo this, I'll put a horizontal word up there. I think I'll use the word every day because I need to remember that I am blessed every day. Not just on the days when I get to be around my people or something special happens. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to put those papers away, making a ruckus. Yesterday I had my mother come over and we watched. She likes to come over and watch movies with me. She's been wanting to come, but we didn't have any new movies we wanted to watch. So I suggested Anne of Green Gables, the old miniseries with Colleen Dewhurst and Megan Follows and Richard Farnsworth. I absolutely love that series. So we both watched it. We started it. It's a miniseries, so there's a lot of parts to it. It all runs together like a movie, the way they put it on the DVD, but there's still an hour and a half left of it that we didn't watch, so she'll come back another day for that. And my dad makes really good popcorn on top of the stove and puts butter and salt on it. I bought him that corn popper years ago for Christmas, the stovetop kind, and they said a while ago, they'd said that they make popcorn pretty much every night. I don't know if they still do. But every time she comes to watch a movie, Dad makes popcorn and she brings it over. going to keep going until I hit like 45 minutes. So this is just an envelope of goodies to use. I want to put something inside the pocket. I could tuck that in there to write on. It's pretty flimsy. So I'll glue it to that. And if this is the day that we go to the windmill, or, yeah, the windmill, I can take out cards and stick the grape lady in there. I will ink around that, but I want to see if there is a pretty fall picture that will fit in that sack. Oh wait, I have this card. That would be perfect in there. This is a digital for a science experiment. I'll tuck that in there. Tuck that in there. I have a few days to catch up in here because I didn't want to write in here until I did some more collaging. So after I catch up, then I can see about where I might be when we go to the windmill. That does not want to come off. It's nice to do some autumn themed stuff instead of Christmas, because I don't want to rush through autumn because I'm working on Christmas journals. I want to enjoy autumn. But I know I have to do the Christmas journals during autumn so that they're ready in time. So there are 3 cards tucked in there. I can do some inking and maybe put a tab on something. But it's 45 minutes now, so I'm going to end here. And see, I got to the center point. Yeah, I got to the center point on September 26th. And there are 2 signatures, and I want this journal to last for the center point of 1 signature. So there are, like, say there's 4 sections, 1, 2, and then this one split in half. And I have 3 months. I'm going to use it for September, October, and November. So I think we're doing well. Thanks for coming along today while I worked in my journal, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm not sure. I think I'd like to do a couple more sessions in here. I don't know if you want to see them all, but we'll see. Because I want to fill this up and have it all ready for me to just write in. So it's so much fun to work in this. I love it. Alright, so I'll be back again. I'm not sure what you're going to see while I'm on vacation. I kind of don't want to make videos while I'm on vacation, but if I do collaging, like in my glue book, maybe I'll turn the camera on. I don't know. So we'll just see what the next video is. So I'll see you then. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.